Hello everyone, welcome back to the Java course 2023. In this video, we are going to discuss about the package in Java. So, the concept of packages in Java is due to the need for the it is due to the need to organize the code base in Java. Okay, so organizing the code base means suppose you are working on a project in which there are multiple things related to one particular module. Suppose you are working on authentication and authorization. Okay, so you may have to write or you may have to create multiple Java files, okay, .java source files to for your authentication and authorization thing. Similarly, for database interaction, for exceptional handling, and for logging, and for various other purposes, you will need to create such many .java source files. Now, if you just create everything in a one go without any organizing anything, then later you may confuse it that okay, which files are related to security, which files are related to database. So that will be very difficult to find in a very big projects, which industry level projects. Okay, so in those cases, packages are very helpful. So using packages, you can create a packages name as security and put all the files which are related to the security. You can create a packages name as database and you can put all the files that are related to database and database interaction. You can create a package name as services and you can put all the service layer logic in that. So like that you can organize your code in a consistent and logical way. Okay, so this is where the need of packages come in. Now till now we were not creating any packages here. If you have seen that we are creating all these classes, all these .java files like that. So when you don't create a package, they are these are still in a package, but this time these all the files are still in the package known as default package. This default package has no name, but it is a package. So in Java, everything is inside a package. You create inside a package. If you don't explicitly give a name, then implicitly it is inside default package. But it is highly recommended that, and it's a good coding practice that you define a package before you work upon anything. So let's create a package. Okay, let's create, right click on here, Java folder, and create a package. To understand, let us create suppose demo one. Okay, for now I'm creating demo one. You can create as many packages as you want. Okay, and inside it you can create a class. This is how packages can be created. Okay, now with packages also comes the access level or access control modifiers. So what are access control modifiers? Access control modifiers are nothing but how you access which classes are able you will be able to access which the object of which class you can make or which class you can import or not. That is defined by the access level modifier. Okay, so in Java we have four types or four keywords for the access level modifiers, that is public, private, protected, default. Okay, so let's understand one by one. In out of these four, the protected keyword we will understand later when we will talk about the inheritance, because there it is used more. So we will mainly discuss about public, private, and default. Now any class is either a public class or a non-public class. What I mean is, here this class that we have created is a public class. It's the keyword is written here. But any class that we create, like suppose that we create a class, suppose animal class we create. Now no keyword we have mentioned, neither we have written public nor private nor default. So in this case, when no keyword is written, that thing is that class, that method, that variable is by default the default keyword. Okay, it assumes that this is a default class. If I just write int, suppose I like a1. Okay, suppose I write this. So here the variable a1 is a default variable. Its default access is default. Okay, if I write public, this means that if an object is created for this class, through that object you can easily access this variable. Okay, even this also means for default also, if a object is created you can access it. But if you make it private, suppose you create private int a1, then to access this variable a1 you have to be inside this class. So basically this variable will be only accessible within the class. Okay, it cannot be accessed outside the animal class, right? So these are the three keywords, and public key, anything defined by the public keyword can be accessed across any package. You can import that class and you can call the method easily. So in another package also. But if your class is default like this class animal, so if you create another package and if you try to import this, you cannot do that. Okay. So for importing any class into another class or another package, especially, sorry, another package, you need to have the keyword public. And if you have a default class, like this is a default class, okay, it's not a public class, it's a non-public class or default class. So the access to this class or the access to create the object of the class will be only within the package. So this is how the access level modifiers are used with the concept of packages, and it gives a consistent and logical grouping of our code base. Okay, because sometimes suppose you are writing the code for security, okay, authorization and authentication, and a database team is working on a database module, and suppose it want to ensure that the security gateway is implemented whenever a request come to their end. So first the user is authenticated. Okay, now to test that thing, they only need the access to security functionality. They don't need the access to the whole security logic that you have wrote. Okay, I hope you understood. So in that case, you will want that all the security logic should be encapsulated inside your package security. Okay, the database team should not be able to access your critical security logic code or security class that you have created inside the security package. Understood? So you this is how the concept of packages work and how we can structure it. Now suppose to give a more better overview, here we have created like switch case, if else. Okay, so these switch case and if else are switch case and if else, where it is. Okay, these two belong to the conditionals because these are the conditions in Java. Okay, these are the conditionals in Java. So I create a package, suppose I create a package called as conditionals, and I drag and drop these two classes here. So I am dragging and dropping these two classes here. Now in conditional package we are getting if else and we are getting switch case. So if you structure your code like that, you will remember that, okay, if you want to revise the Java concepts, so in Java there is some a concept of conditionals. So what are conditionals? So if else statement and switch case belongs to the conditionals, like that. Similarly, you can create a package. I create another package, this time loops. Now in the loops you can put for loops and you can drag and drop for loops inside it, and then you can also drop while loops inside it. Now no need to search each and every class, you just have to search for package. You have to look for package and you will get, okay, in the loops I will get all the for loops and while loop concepts, so I can revise it. So like that, according to your need and the logical consistency, you can create the packages and organize your code. So in conclusion, I want to say that packages are used in Java is used for the logical grouping of the code base, so that our code base can be organized and access level uh, means access level specification can be specified, and the access level is modifiers are public, private, protected, and default. Public, anything that is public can be accessed anywhere within the package or even outside the our custom package, maybe default package, so we can access them anywhere. If a variable is a public, we can access that variable when the using the object of the class wherever we create the object. Okay. Second is default. Default class can only be accessed, or the object of that class can only be created within the package of that class. And private, so a class is not for private, but yes, methods and variables are private, and if the methods and variables are private, they can only be used and called inside the class itself. So that's all for the video. We have learned a lot about packages, and in the upcoming videos you will understand more better about them as we will learn more about them and use them. So I hope you like the video and understood it. If you really liked the video and understood the concept, please write down in the comment section and press the like button. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.